I just call it how I see it. I'm a little rough around the edges sometimes.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, Five-Hole Frank. At it again. Hopefully this is better than the other box, but highly doubtful. Through Twitter and other resources, been trying to figure out about that Matthews. A few people have been pulling it up, but they are doing master cases, and it seems to fall one per inner case. These are the odds, and obviously they don't matter because we definitely got multiple serial numbered base parallels. We got multiple retros, and yeah, it was just, it is what it is. I mean, sometimes they give you some nice hot boxes. I mean, I'd love a nice hot box again, but I think this was out of a different case, so potential's there. But I don't know if I can one-up Hobby Box 1 versus the other three I have remaining. My initial impression was the product is very nice. There is some centering issues. I've seen the same issue with Allure. However, it's just, I don't know. I really like OPC Platinum. I mean, like I said, it's not for everybody, but it's definitely for me. It's a fun rip. You get a good amount of packs, even though there's only 4 cards per pack. There are some actually pretty big chasers. If you ever noticed through previous years, O-Pee-Chee Platinum always had an asterisk next to certain names, players, whether the card wasn't printed or autographed or whatever, and it didn't get into circulation. They're all added. There's like 216 chase cards. One of them being a Sidney Crosby NHL Shield auto from 15-16, I think. But we know the parallels. We've seen some Easter eggs. Now let's get after it. Let's get it done. Patrick Laine, Sergei Bobrovsky, Michael DiPietro, and Nicholas Backstrom. So, starting off with a Bob who's been playing outstanding in a rainbow. So, we are supposed to only get 5 rainbows, 2 sunsets, and that is 1 rainbow down. Okay, cruising on. I was going to try to do this live, could not figure out how to sync this to my YouTube, which was kind of disappointing, just because. Alright, we got something. We definitely got something sneaking out there. Now, is it a marquee rookie or is it a vet? Max Pacioretty, Anders Lee, Chris Kreider, and Brock Boeser. Arctic Frost out of 99. Number 75 of 99. This one looks well centered too. All vet pack. If you saw my live stream last time, anything of serial number or deemed worthy will be top loaded, sleeved, and displayed, because you don't want these cards, especially O-Pee-Chee Platinum, get in there. Don't slam your cards on the table. You don't want O-Pee-Chee Platinum getting too much exposure. It could definitely lead to surface flaws. These things can just get a little pebble pressed against it, and there goes your surface. There could be something nice in there. Probably the auto, if I had to guess. And we've got, it's purple, Marquee rookie, Connor Ingram. I actually collected a lot of his stuff because people said that he wasn't going to be anything major. And a Sidney Crosby. Oh. That is a beaut. Sidney Crosby, Violet Pixel, serial number to 399. Too bad it's not 087. However, it is one of the vets that you would like to have if you're not getting any rookies in a variant. He has missed some time, but I mean, he's Sid the Kid. That's a nice one too. I don't know if I showed you any of the well, actually I have showed you, but check out the edging and the centering on this card, specifically the right and left here. Some of them have been favoring, but this one seems to be right on point. That's nice. That's a nice card. Like I said, with the same thing with Allure was having those issues. My first break of this had some of those that were like 90% heavy right, and on the back it looks heavy left, but it's just because it's all heavy right and you're just turning it over. But anyways, that's what'll pull. Alright, we got something. Definitely got something there. Tyler Bertuzzi's having a great year. Alright. Chris Letang, Tyler Benson, Rainbow, and a Lafreniere base. There he is. I knew I'd find him. I always sleeve Laffy. And that is a retro Rainbow. Tells you right there. Bam. For the people that can't... What is this? It tells you right in the back. Best part. It literally tells you. Spells it right out. My first box that I broke, I had, out of 6 retros, I had 6 rookies, and then I had a rainbow of my PC in a retro, which is Connor Hellebuck. Nice little Laffy though, finally. See, that edging looks nice too, and the centering look is pretty good on this one. He has been moved down to the 4th line though. Might affect his value a little bit, but he's still highly sought after and he's very young. So, I mean, just because he's not Kaprizov with the experience doesn't mean moving down to the 4th line is a bad thing for him. Alright, it's Charlie Mike. Looks like we're cruising through this one. My first one, I took it nice and slow and low, just so that people could understand what's going on and hear the different parallels. Also, that Matthews absolutely threw me for a curve until I found out some more information. Alright. Looks like we're going to get one of the inserts. There is the rookie in Mitchell. Now, you've got Roman Josi. And this is a Ty Delorandra, photo-driven. Now these can come autographed. These are actually pretty cool because I haven't pulled one yet. I had the other 2. There's 3 different types of inserts. So, photo-driven Ty Delorandra. Image. I'm not even going to try it, but that's pretty sick looking. Just looks like a old school. I wonder if that cutting's off. Yeah, it looks like it. See how it's thin here, thick there, and it's not touching the edge there, and it's half gone there. Yeah, that's way cut. That's way off center, but whatever. What can you do? I can't send every single messed up card back to Upper Deck unless it was autoed or of some serious value. But it is what it is. It seems like these holographic types have more Jonathan Tays. These holographic types have more issues with the Arthur Kavalev and a nice little scratch on your surface. Can it be Bruce buffered out? It can. See? The beauty. Look at that. It's just a little mark that was left. It's not a scratch. It's not a surface flaw. It's just a little mark. And we've got Blake Wheeler. in a rainbow. Join Bob. I'm definitely gonna just collect the full base of this. I do that with a lot of sets. I like to just keep the base, short prints, get it all, and save it. I don't know if that's just because I collected at a young age and that's what we did, but definitely Sammy Reinhardt, not on the same team, but that's alright. David Perron, Austin Matthews, and a Michael DiPrieto. That's just a regular retro. Cruising along this break. I usually do 3 of each new product to see if I like it or not. I've always liked O-Pee-Chee Platinum, so I think this is an upgrade, honestly, from the previous years. I did not like those banners. It was just kind of clunky, if that makes any sense. Alright, we got some stuff coming up. Maki Rookie, Brendan Hagel. We've got Vladimir Tarasenko, Connor Ingram, and Maki Rookie in the matte pink. See? Matte pink. Matte pink, Dylan Coghlan. And Connor Ingram, just a base, retro. Let's sleeve up old Dilly Cog. The matte pink has a nice finish to it. Just because it's that flat matte. It doesn't have like the same sheen as some of these other ones, and it's kind of pops in a way that these other ones are not. Like the other ones are all flash, but that matte pink is pretty cool looking. Pop them up there. Those are our 2 cereals per the odds. So I don't know if we're going to be getting a serial numbered auto. And we got packs flying. I'm definitely not going to trump my first break. This is number 2. And we'll leave that back there. Calvin Thurcuff. Base. Marquee. Torrey Krug, Eric Carlson, and oh, I love him. He has some promise, and that is in a rainbow. Jason Robertson, Marquee Rookie. And it looks very well done. It's a little thin on this side. Actually, yeah, it is. Definitely. As you can see how thin it is there and how thick it is there, that's going to be your centering. Also, top to bottom, you got to pay attention to that, but on the back, you can definitely see the thick, thin. That's, I'd say 70-30 if I had to eyeball it without using my centering tool. It's kind of just hard not to see that once you get into cleaning, screening, and grading before you submit. So you basically take some cards that you see promise, and this card would be ruled out instantly, just from an eye test and a light test, because you know that it's not going to be up to standards whether you want it to be or not. You just gotta look at them, even if it's like your PC and you love it. Like, unless you just want it in a slab, man. But if you're gonna be shipping it in and hoping for the best grade possible, yeah, you're gonna want to just be biased, pretend it's not yours. And Mika Zibanejad and Shea Weber, Adrian Kempe, and Sebastian Aho, Best in the World. I think these Best in the Worlds are so much better than last year's. However, you can get last year's. They're part of the 216 that are autographed. So, oh yeah. Always prep one edge and then slide the other way is what I always do, just so you don't nick anything. But that's just me. You can do whatever the hell you want with your cards. I mean, people poke fun at the grades, the gloves, but I don't want to put my greasy paws all over these. Best in the world. Our last one, we had Sid the Kid as the best in the world. Those can come paralleled and autoed. Definitely cool looking cards. I like them a lot better than last year's. As I just said, last year's were kind of clunky. I mean, a lot of it was the whole ribbon around the card for the rookies. I did not care too much for. And we've got Mr. Drew Doughty. Something's happening. Dylan Larkin on fire. Huge, huge year for him. And that is one of our 2 sunsets. So the sun is coming down on us for big pulls or parallels. Now you see this one looks a little bit better, and oh, it's still thin on that side. So centering is definitely an issue right away. I think that was the same with the release of Allure when I opened my first few Allures. I think I had my auto that was not even like 90-10, and it was like up in the top right corner, almost off the card. I was like, geez. But I'll tuck you in there. Cruising. Still haven't hit our auto yet. Pretty much from the information I gathered, that Matthews is an inner case hit, so people doing case breaks of it are getting one per inner case. Alright, we got something underneath there. We'll find out. Connor McMichael. He is getting trendy. Bo Horvat and Sam Reinhart. Womp womp. In the Buffalo Sabres uniform as the other sunset parallel to pair with the Dylan Larkin. That's not a good time. Come on. It says sunset. I think people just really don't like the fact that it says O-Pee-Chee, because the original set that comes out of O-Pee-Chee before Upper Deck drops Series 1 kind of just turns people off to it, but these are actually really quality made cards. Like I said, there's a few centering issues on some, but they're pretty good. I enjoy them. Always have. Always will. Glad they were not canceled. And marquee rookie Thomas Harley. Ooh, what's that? Connor Brown, Elias Lindholm, and Alex the Cat. The Rainbow. He is on fire. He's been on fire, actually. The rainbows are over there. This one feels a little thicker. I'm just hoping for that Sidney Crosby shield. Highly doubtful. Yeah, there was 216 cards entered in. So make sure you check your dates on your hits, because you might not know that it's actually from a previous set. Huberdeau, Roman Yossi, veteran, and Mika Zibanejad. I think this is Aqua. Yep, Aquamarine. He's underwater. 271 out of 499. Fits his jersey. That sweater matches him swimming. He lit the lamp the other night a few times. See, now that looks nice on the right, but not the left as much. Oh, looks good. That one actually looks good. Mika Zibanejad. I'll never forget. He won me a fantasy hockey championship. Put up 5 goals in a game. He was on fire that year. Absolute fire. Well, that's another serial, so I guess we kind of beat the odds there. Still no auto. Just be there. Something good. just something good be there. Tim Stutzler, Marquee rookie base. My phone is getting blown up. Unannounced premiere Easter egg. So it is an unannounced premiere Easter egg. Confirmed. William Carlson. Oh, Kerry. Kerry. I got some of his nice cards. And Adam Fox. I love Kerry Price. And I hate to say that as a Bruins fan, but he is such a good goaltender. Still no auto. We're at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rainbows we've hit. We've hit our 2 sunsets. We've got more than 2 serial numbered. So we have 2 inserts left. So we've only hit one, oh, actually 1 insert left because 1, 2. So, all right, let's see what we got here. Oli Jolovic. What do we have? Andrei Svechnikov, Blake Lizotte, and Gabe Velarde. Sweet selections. This is actually pretty nice because it gave us a little taste of all the different types of inserts, which are the 3. So there's these sweet selections. There are best in the world. And they are the photo-driven, which is that Ty Dellandrea right there. That is very off-centered. Okay, 4 packs remain. No auto yet. Come on, be someone big. Let's give us something to talk about, you know, like that song. I don't think it's going to be this one, but you never know. Peyton Krebs Marquee rookie. Adam Henriques having a good year. Rookie autographs. Alexander True. So it's not a base, but it is a rookie autograph. I don't know if that has a sub-series. I didn't. Alexander True. Not the greatest. Definitely not the greatest. I will take a quick peek. Does this have a... No. I think it's just a rookie autograph. They can't... I think they're on card, so... Yeah, it's definitely... It's just a base. And it is not the greatest. It is an E grade, 1 in 134 E. He was dealt to the Kraken, I believe. I believe he was a Kraken, but I mean, these are nice. Look at that. I mean, the centering looks good on this card. It's hard signed, nice hard signed auto. Too bad it's no there's no parallel to it. They can come paralleled. I'm not kicking them off of that. Alright, keep cruising. Come on, inner case hit. I think my first one was from a different case. So, I've got a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. And it looks like a Philadelphia Flyer. Johnny T. Jacob Slavin. Miro Heiskanen. And not Philip, but Edgar Zalamula, defenseman for Philadelphia. Philadelphia. I don't know if you people watch as many shows and movies as I have in my time, especially overseas. People just had hard drives worth of just shows. You just trade them and watch them over and over and over again, because that's all we had to do when we were off mission. Alright, cruising. Last two. Come on, banger. Let's go. Let's wake up and go. TJ Oshie. Josh Bailey. Anze Kopitar. Playing very well this season. Colin White. That was an all-veteran. Looks like we're getting all veterans here. The pile is mostly parallel veterans. We got some rooks, but nothing to write home about. I would say this wasn't that great of a box, unfortunately. But the two parallels that we did get are nice. So, I don't know. I mean, for the price point, and I mean, we got a Laffy, we got some nice vets paralleled. The auto wasn't the greatest, but a Sidney Crosby, anything in a serial number is always going to be a good time. And a Nick Suzuki retro, and a Mikey Anderson marquee rookie. Okay. There's nothing really to write home about. I mean, I'd call that a decent box, but I mean, there's no wow factor, especially if you have an inner case hit unannounced as your first box. Everything's going to be underwhelming, especially the other boxes that you bought with it, even though they weren't in the same case. Unless you happen upon the other inner case box, which will be coming soon, because there's still 2 boxes remaining in my 4-box break series. Thank you for watching. 5-Hole Frank here, out.